In this video, explore this aspect. What is in your mind when you are taking your shots? Two questions. Number one, does your mental mindset affect your chances in scoring? And number two, how can I then improve my mental mindset? Let's check it out. You know that every team sport, there is always that special player that is able to generate that moment of magic. Now, in the floorball context, right, I feel, in my opinion, this kind of player is just like Sammy Johansson from Finland or Galante Karlström from Sweden. If you are thinking that I'm just going to try my luck, in my humble opinion, right, possibly 10 times out of 10 times, you either miss the goal, produce a super weak shot, or in the worst case, you just miss the ball totally. And if it's in the moment, okay, where you actually hear your coach shouted, come on, take a shot, and you took your shot, okay, I would say 1 or possibly 2 out of 10 times you will have scored. Okay, but third, if you firmly believe that you would score every time you take a shot, and this is continuously done again and again and again, you would increase your chances dramatically, double, triple the chances of actually scoring. I'm gonna give you a quote, okay, from this guy called Napoleon Hill. He's one of his famous quotes, okay, is saying, whatever your mind can conceive, you can achieve. Now, what does that mean? It just essentially means or indicate that if you can put what your mind wants to believe and work towards achieving it, you would be able to achieve that particular you will be able to achieve that particular objective. Whole universe that's around you, take conscious and unconscious steps towards achieving it. Okay, another author that I like to read is Malcolm Gladwell. In one of his books, he did mention that any particular skill that you want to achieve, you need 10,000, yes, you hear me, 10,000 deliberate hours of practice before you master a particular skill. So what I'm actually telling you here, okay, based on these two quotes, yes, your mental mindset do greatly affect your chances of scoring. The how and the what. What do I then need to do? How do I then need to do in order to achieve this better mental mindset? Now, number one is just these two words: empty glass. Yes, empty glass. What you need to do is take an empty glass and make sure whatever you want to put it in, it has to be useful knowledge and useful information to be slotted in. Approach every training process as if an empty glass mindset, or any positive advice that you can get, whether it's from your teammates, from your coaches, from videos like me, put it into this empty glass and make sure it is filled with good stuff. That being said, all the negative ones or the destructive ones, please ensure that you pour it out. You need to be humble. No matter how good, how bad, we all need to be humble. Now, without humility, you will definitely not achieve point number one. So, and continuously be humble throughout the process as you improve. What happens is you will realize that you will listen more, you will reflect more, and you will consciously seek such constructive feedback and advice from people. And more importantly, you attract the correct people. You not only work better in your game, you can also work together as a team for the game, in the game, for the team. Okay, the most important point, improve your focus level. Now, in order to improve your focus level, okay, there are just a few minor things you need to correct. Number one, when you're in training, you need to fine-tune your mindset and say that all I need to do and focus right now is just floorball and nothing else. Meaning to say that at this current point of time, whatever other challenges you are facing, whether is it studies issue, money issues, work problems, or relationship problems, you must be able to cast it out, put it aside. First, this is something simple, but it is often neglected because people just jumble everything up in their lives together, and it just ruins everything. Okay, which brings me to the next point. Go towards each training, okay, with a particular goal in mind that you want to achieve. I want to improve my follow through in my wrist shot so that I can specifically hit at least 30% to 50% of my shots at mid height. And when I say mid height, it means it is just below the goalie's armpit. So at this moment of time, maybe I can just make it about 1 to 2 out of 10. Okay, and I want this to be achieved in the next 2 weeks. So this is actually a very smart goal. Why? Because it's specific. I'm specific on what kind of area that I need to do. It is measurable because I want 30% to 50% of the time. Is it achievable and is it relevant? Yes, it's floorball for sure. Is it achievable? Yes, because I want a slightly more improved statistics in the next 2 weeks. And lastly is on the time. Be as specific as possible and approach it. And when you're doing it in the trainings, be conscious that you are looking to achieve that. So that's how you improve your focus. That's how you also, through the focus and that mental mindset, you are delivering it physically, from mentally to physically. I do look forward to hear comments from you if the above indeed help you. And if you've put my constructive advice into practice and seen results, I would love to hear from you too. Oh yes, by the way, do you know that some players actually ignore a particular aspect of their game in order to get harder shots? If you are wondering what is missing in your armory, right, to get harder shots, do check this video out as well. I'll see you there.